Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Dave. Welcome back. I want to thank everybody who's shown their love and support for the channel. Appreciate it, guys. This is kind of messed up now. Listen to this and you'll see what I'm talking about. A First Nation Leadership Council is calling for justice and accountability and an inquest into the shooting of a Campbell River, BC Indigenous man. So the FNLC and a few other Indigenous groups are saying that the RCMP didn't attempt to de-escalate the situation, and a 38-year-old Indigenous person was shot to death. Okay, now this is what Chief Terry Teague said. The ongoing cycle of violence, neglect, abuse, death, and murders is fueled by enforcers who are racist and full of hate for Indigenous people, and who are wrongfully entrusted by the colonial Canadian state to implement unjust laws and policy. Okay, now here's what happened. Here is what happened. I guess this Indigenous person had a warrant out for his arrest. Now, he failed to stop for police. Police found him at a Tim Hortons, okay, and they surrounded him with cop cars. They surrounded him. The RCMP came in, and they surrounded this gentleman. Well, I guess words were exchanged between that Indigenous man and an RCMP officer who had a police dog with him. And what ended up happening? The police dog was stabbed to death. The police officer, the RCMP officer, had suffered knife injuries, and the gentleman was shot to death. Like, how is this racist and full of hate towards Indigenous people? Like, the word racism and race and hate and all that is starting to lose its emphasis. You know what? It's just what happens in everyday life. If you have a warrant and the police go to stop you, you have two choices. You stop and take the consequences, or you run and take the consequences. When you fight a police dog with a knife and a police officer and try to kill him with a knife, there's usually only one outcome that's going to happen. And it doesn't make any difference what race you are. If you're a criminal trying to do a criminal activity, you have to face the consequences, no matter who you are. So let's stop making stuff about race and start making stuff about common sense, about reality. Okay? Let's quit living in this fantasy land, because if you're a bad person, bad things are going to happen to you. You guys take care. Please be safe.